finding an affordable home near the Houston Medical Center is kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, or like your car in the tens of thousands of others in Houston traffic on a Thursday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why I'm excited to show you guys Alicante. Now, this is a gated community designed for privacy, affordability, and style. Man, this place is one of the most unique ones near the South of Medical Center that I really love and I'm excited to see get finished and built out. Now, we've got 4 amazing builders. First, we got DR Horton. We've highlighted them on the channel. Amazing product. We've also got Hovnanian, which also is another builder, and we've also highlighted. I really love the floor plans and models on that one. First America Homes, we had that on our channel, and the incentives on that one are insane. And my absolute favorite, we've got Contempo Builders, which is going to be the last one, and it's one of the reasons that I'm here. They have not even opened their model home yet. Today, I'm here at the soft opening. It's gonna be the first insider look on YouTube, on anywhere really, so I'm excited, and be sure to stick around for that. But first, let's talk about the community. Right here behind me, this is a completely gated private community, so their focus is privacy, is security, and over here on this side, we've got the really nice tranquil lake. There's gonna be 2 lakes actually, and there's a walking trail that goes around this side, around the other side. So it's not your typical kind of like crammed in park of homes without anything. There's a little bit of additional features. So there's not a pool or tons of parks in this community specifically, but that's why they're able to keep things relatively cheap and get some really nice product out here. Now, Alicante is in the area where a lot of the affordable homes near the medical center are. It's gonna be on the South Medical Center is what they call it. You're not gonna get massive lots, but what you are gonna get to trade off for the lack of lot size is really the accessibility to the inside of the city. I mean, if you had to get to the medical center or anywhere inside town from all the places with the larger lots that we highlight on this channel, it's gonna take you like 3 times as much time to get into the city. Here, you are actually in the city. Oh, first up, we've got DR Horton. Now, I've got 2 houses from DR Horton. We've had DR Horton in the channel. You're probably familiar with the name. Really, they are a production builder that focuses on value and convenience, and the deals are amazing. You're not gonna get much changes or custom features in a DR Horton home, but what you will get is stunning value. They've got the lowest priced home in this community, and this is the Aspen right behind me, and they've got one all the way down to $280K with tons of incentives, up to $10,000 towards your closing costs. So I'm really excited to show you guys this one first. Come on. So right here we have our Aspen floor plan. Now, this one actually has a ton of space despite only being around 1,400 square feet. And I really think it's because they've designed it in a very specific way to fit as much as possible. So right over here, we're gonna have the kitchen, and I love the countertops that they have in here, as well as you've got some stainless steel appliances, and it really goes with the flow of this kind of bold grays and contrast. I really love what they've done over here. And as we move through the kitchen, we have this huge central island, really nice space, enough for 3-4 bar seats to just kind of have a breakfast area. And then that flows into this living space area, more than enough space for entertainment. I mean, if you got a lot of friends, which unfortunately all I do is make YouTube videos, so I do not, this should kind of fit everyone. And then wrapping back around to the island, you've got the pantry right over here, so more than enough space. I mean, plenty for all you people who don't really be cooking. You got the fridge space right over here, and then over onto the garage on this side, you've got your half bath right over here. And before we go upstairs to show you all the bedrooms, let's take a look outside over here. And before we head outside, 2 things to highlight. Now, we've got this flex space right over here, so plenty to do with it. I mean, you have the breakfast area right over here. If you wanted, you can kind of have like a mini kind of office study area. You could have like a true dining room table. That dining room table can kind of, you could take a look at the living room over here. So plenty to do with this kind of flex space over here. And I love the flooring choices that they have here. You've got kind of like a cool gray, but still has that natural wood warmth to it. So yeah, let's go outside though. If I could open it. So outside you've got a pretty nice covered patio over here. It's an ample size. This is a smaller product compared to a lot of the ones that we show on the channel, so don't trip out about it. This is a 30-foot product, and I believe the size is about, I think they said 75 to 80 foot deep. So it's more than enough, especially when you compare it to a lot of townhouses inside the city, that you've got enough for a covered patio, you got enough for pets to play outside. I mean, it's plenty. And on top of that, you've got this storage space right over here just for added storage for whatever tools that you need in the backyard. And finally heading on upstairs, we've got all of the bedrooms up here. Okay, I don't lie, I am slightly out of breath, so don't mind me. But now that we are up here, we've got 3 bedrooms, like I said. The primary bedroom is off to this side, which I will show you guys last. And then you've got the other 2 secondaries right over here. And before I show you all the secondaries, you've got the washer and dryers. They're gonna be up over here. So you've got easy access to your washer dryer, and you're not having to go all the way downstairs or in the garage to wash your clothes, which is a nice feature when it comes to this one. And you got the secondary bedroom right over here. Real nice size, look at it. Pick myself some flowers, you know. You've got, I don't know, what is this? This is a, dusty. This is a full, I believe. No, wait. Yes, this is a full. And there's plenty of space over here. It's kind of dark, but you know, still get plenty of natural light. You got this larger window right over here. So look at that, pretty nice. As well as the closets, really solid as well. Let's check the next one. So the next one is just a little bit smaller than the other one. So of course, you gotta get this little baby bed right over here. But plenty of size. Honestly, you could still probably fit a full in here. You could definitely still fit, honestly, a king without nightstands, however you guys want to set it up. So this can honestly be like a younger kid space. It could be an office if you didn't want to use the downstairs kind of flex space as your office and you wanted to have this dining room. This could be a good one over here. And also, it still has pretty solid size closet. I think it's around the same size as the other one. And before I show you the primary, let's take a look at the bathroom real quick. And the bathroom itself is still pretty solid size. I do like how you have the tile surround right here. Real nice, white, clean. I don't even know if you could tell in here you've got even the white grout. So it's a really nice choice to kind of go for the kind of clean aesthetic in this model right over here, but also add a little bit of accent so it's not just like a flat, full like plastic tiles around like you would see in some of the other houses that are in this price point. Finally, let's go check the primary though. All right, the primary bedroom. I love this one. It's a really nice size. You've got a big window right over here. This is a queen, but obviously you can fit a king. I mean, there's a giant stand, armoire, dresser. I don't know what you call them then. You got that. You've got this right over here. Also the same thing. And then you got this table. Honestly, not a fan of the aesthetic choices, but you're not buying the furniture. I don't know, it's a little weird, right? You guys think it's a little weird? I don't know, let me know what you think. But let's take a look at the primary bathroom, right? So right over here, you've got a double sink. Really nice size. There's still plenty of space in the middle and both sides for whatever toiletries you need. You've got the water closet, toiletette, and you've got a real nice stand-up shower. It's kind of the same exact thing that you would see from the other bathrooms. You've got the same white tile surround with the white grout, so real nice clean finish on this one. In the primary closet, really nice size for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. that's around the 270, 280 price point, you really can't beat something like this, especially with it only being a few minutes away from the medical center. But that is it for the DR Horton. Now there is another model by DR Horton that's a little bit of a larger size. Now I'm not gonna show that to you guys today unless you really wanna see it another time. I wanted to show you the Hovnanian model. I really love that one. I love the difference compared to what we've got in this one. So let's check that one out. All right, so we are at Khov's model. This is the Jefferson 2. I love Khov. They have a lot of focus on a lot of energy efficient features, and they've got a good blend where there's still a lot of really nice kind of luxury or custom feel to it while still being at a really great price point. So again, this is the Jefferson 2. They've got one right now that's around the 390, so it's a little bit of a bump up compared to the last house that we've seen, but you'll see that it really makes a big difference and it's gonna be worth that little price bump. Come on, let's check it out. All right, so this is the Jefferson 2. And before we take a look at the model, I just wanted to highlight a little bit about Hovnanian, or if you're like on a first name basis with them, like your friends, then Khov is what we like to call them. And there's a lot to love about them, but really right over here is, since I first started this business, I have sold multiple Hovnanian homes and the quality has just been amazing. And a lot of the houses that we do sell near the medical center or to medical professionals kind of in this area, actually they ended up buying a Khov home. So it seems that a lot of our clients love it too. Now the Jefferson is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2299 square feet, and you really feel that space when you head on upstairs. So let's go check it out. Actually, wait, before we head on upstairs, let's talk about down here. Like I said, it's a 3-story product, and what they do with that space is really, really unique. Right over here, you got your own bedroom, which is a nice kind of feature because it's more of a private tucked in place. Now, they're using it as an office, but it even has its own closet over here, 2 really big windows on the side, and even just outside you have your own bathroom dedicated to this space. So think of it kind of like a guest suite or in-law suite. And over here you have kind of a nice little game room or nice little seating area, office, whatever you want to use for it. It's on the bottom level, so you're really tucked away in this space before you get to the other rooms, the kitchen. So really private area down here. I actually really love this space the most. This is what I would consider maybe like my man cave, or I'd play games or watch movies down over here. But let's head on to the second level where a lot of the entertainment areas are. Heading up here, I really love this space. So it's kind of like what you would see in a lot of the townhouses, but right where I'm standing at, this is kind of like the dining room area. I love this table. This is a gorgeous table. Not real wood. I mean, might try to see if it fits in my car if it was, but really, really nice use of space. You got the windows right over here for a lot of the natural light. And there's a ton of windows on both sides and here. So really, even if the lights were off, it would really come into here nicely. And heading over here, you kind of have the kitchen breakfast area, enough for 4, obviously, as you can see. And it looks into the kitchen, so you're still able to kind of eat while entertaining over here. I know that's a really big aspect for a lot of people to kind of be in the kitchen, cooking, prepping, doing all that you need to do, but also not to be too tucked away from the family or any of the guests that are in the area. So you have this breakfast area that's beautifully lit, and I love how there's still this kind of dedicated space right over here, even though you do have the 4 bar stools at the kitchen island. I mean, just imagine this with your view. I don't know if you can see it from here, but you've got the lake right out front. Now, I know not a lot of people are gonna have this exact view behind me, but at least some type of natural light. I mean, it'd be an amazing way to kind of start your day. Every morning, cup of coffee, just think about how I'm gonna sit in traffic in Houston for 45 minutes. But it'll be worth it because you at least have natural light, I guess. Heading out over here on the opposite wing or end, whatever you want to call it, you've got the living room area. Real nice size, and you still got a view of all the way out to the kitchen on this side. And it's really, really nice, connected, open floor plan. I mean, this is plenty of space. This space right here on this second level is pretty much my entire house, minus the bedrooms. So it's nice that you're able to have this without having to spend an insane amount of money on the house. Let's go check out the upstairs to actually see the other bedrooms. Come on. Oh, tired again. But up here, you've got all of the bedrooms. Now, the primary is gonna be on this side. You've got all of the other secondary bedrooms over here. With this, you've got the secondary bedroom over here. Tons of space in this. Obviously, they're using it as an office, but really you can fit even king on this side. And look at the huge windows over here. Same thing, you're gonna go and see the bedroom on this side. And with the bedroom over here, you're gonna have a queen with the exact same size windows. And again, tons of natural light throughout. And then finally, you've got the secondary bathroom right over here. And you've got this beautiful subway tub going all the way down to the top. You got the garden tub with the contrasting fixtures right here. I really do like what they've done with this, and it's a really, really nice secondary bathroom. All right, now that we are in the primary, man, this is a beautiful room. I love how you've got the vaulted ceilings. It really makes the space look a little bigger. Right over here, now this is a king, huge size, and look at this. Look at the windows in this place. I mean, again, tons of natural lighting. I love the windows downstairs where you have that little kind of breakfast nook area. And just imagine the windows right over here. You're overlooking the lake. If you've got that type of view, it's really serene, tranquil. I love what they've done over here. And then the accent wall is a real nice touch over here too. But let's check out the primary bathroom real quick. All right, so you've got the primary bathroom. Look at this. So you've got the separate soaking tub right over here. As someone told me, I shouldn't be telling everyone my business, but I don't like taking baths. Okay, I take showers. All right, just to clarify, I take showers, okay? So this shower, look at this one. Huge shower. You've got the extendo bench right over here. You just sit over here. Think about what you've done. Let the water come down. And then get back to your day. So, nice, relaxing, right? And you've got the double sinks. And compared to the last bathroom, tons of space. This right here, like all the way up to here, this would be my girlfriend's space. This would be mine. No, actually, you know what? I would have this. I would have this right over here, just this like, this little area right over here. And then she would have all of this. But you know, whatever setup that you have with your partner or with yourself, then I mean, there's still plenty of space over here. Of course, you've got the bathroom over here. And then the primary closet is massive. Check this out right here. So huge, huge closet. It's amazing to be able to see how much you can get with under 400. You can actually get this house for 4.5%, which is insane. I mean, that is a very low builder incentive rate, and you're able to get this house for under 400K. So it's an absolute steal. Before I show you the next one, I do want to go into the backyard just to kind of show you what the space looks like over there too. Come on.
All right, moving on outside. Now you don't have a covered patio here. I believe you're able to get a covered patio, but what I do like is that you're able to kind of see how big the yards can get over here. This is a really big, spacious yard, especially when you compare it to the last one. I mean, look at this. So again, it's still a 30-foot product, like an 80-foot deep lot, but it's more than enough space right up here. Of course, you're gonna be using a lot of the indoor space for your entertainment. And there's still enough if you want to just kind of add the concrete pad, add your grill, add your lights. We still got plenty over here. But this next one, I know you're absolutely gonna love it. Let's check that one out.
All right, so this is the one that you've been waiting for, Contempo Builders. Now this is their first day officially open. See, this is their first open house. It's a soft opening and they just got all the staging done. Now, what Contempo is, they are the luxury product in this price point. It is a 30-foot product and it's right around the same price point as the last one from Khov that we saw, but it is only a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 30-foot product and just about 45 square feet. But when you guys see inside, definitely worth it. Let's check this out. So coming inside, you'll obviously be able to feel the luxury here. Now, downstairs right over here, you've got 12 feet ceilings, so you can already feel how much more space it makes it feel like this has. And look at all the accents and features that you have through here. You've got the beautiful quartz countertops over here and tons of little unique niches like these windows right over here that brings in a little bit more natural light in the dining area. And over here, what I love about this living room tucked away is you got this tray ceiling that really highlights and frames this area really well. So coming back to the kitchen, there's gonna be a lot of luxury features that you're not gonna notice in some of the other builders over here. So you're gonna have the under cabinet lighting and this backsplash right over here, as well as the quartz countertops. Now this is one of 3 finish choices that you can choose from if you're buying from this builder over here. And before we go upstairs, I wanna highlight 2 things. So right over here, you've got this nice beverage fridge, wine fridge, whatever you wanna call it. So a nice tucked away kind of area. And the outside, I love what they did with the outside the most compared to all the other ones that we've seen today, is you have this nice covered patio. Now I will be honest with you, what they've done with this is they really cut a lot of the backyard space out here. Let me put you down real quick. And with the backyard space, they really cut a lot of it, but hardscaping it out, I know I've done that for a big chunk of my backyard, and I also did make this extended covered patio for a lot of the people that like to entertain. And really there's a very small patch of grass over here, enough if you just need a little bit of a green space for any pets. And speaking of pets, take a look at this right here. So some of the houses are equipped with doggy doors. Look at that, isn't that cool? So they'll be able to put this into your house for any of you people that have any fur babies out here. Let's head on upstairs though. Upstairs is the biggest sell point. Look at this space up here. Now, you've got the angled ceiling. So I believe upstairs for most of the rooms, it's gonna be 10 foot high, but these ceilings really expand the space a lot. And you've got this game room area that a lot can use for entertainment, and it really allows you to just have your own separate space away from the downstairs. Very different floor plan compared to the other ones that we've seen, right? Over right behind me, you've got the shared bathroom for the secondary bedroom. So let's check that one out first. Right over here, these are some amazing finishes. You've got the classic white, gray tone type of finishes, real clean look in the tile surround. And then also you have it in the countertops right over here, as well as chrome fixtures throughout the entire home. Look at that. Oh, I killed it. Mosquito. Still. In winter, if you move to Houston, there are mosquitoes at all times of the year. Let's check out the other rooms. All right, this is secondary room 1. I love the staging that they've done in here. Oh, and one of the incentives that they have talking about the staging is that if you bought a home from them, you get $7,500 towards your closing costs, plus a 2-hour interior design consult. And I mean, obviously look at the finished choices and the furniture that they have in here. I love the aesthetic. I think, what would you consider it, like a mid-Japandi? I don't know. Don't ask me. Is that right? Mid-Japandi? Whatever, but love the space over here. Oh, and you've also got a walk-in closet over here. Nice size. Into the next secondary, which kind of being used as an office. Beautiful, beautiful space. Right over here behind me, you've got the lake and these massive ceilings. And of course, with this room, even though it's being used as an office, it's got a full-size walk-in closet. So plenty of space here for 2045 square feet and these higher ceilings throughout. It really gives it this illusion that it's even much bigger, maybe even much bigger than the other one that we saw, which is actually about 200, 300 square feet bigger than this one. But my favorite part of the house is going to be the primary bedroom. Now here in the primary, I mean, it's massive, huge. You got a king right over here with 2 oversized nightstands. Love the kind of accent lighting that you have throughout over here. And you've even got enough space for a chair on this side, maybe some additional dressers. Plenty to do with this. And the windows really bring in a ton of natural lighting, which I know is important to a lot of you guys. And then you've got the primary bath over here. That's huge. Honestly, this is my favorite one out of all the ones that we've seen. So right over here, you've got the stand-up shower on this side. Love the finishes that you have. Again, same finishes as the last one, so real nice consistent flow to it. You've got the double sinks right over here, plenty of space. Honestly, I'd say it's pretty similar size as the last one. And then of course, you've got the soaking tub that will never be used in my house, but look at this. You've got that window that comes in, brings in a ton of natural light. And honestly, this is my favorite part of my favorite part. And honestly, check out this primary closet. Look at this closet, man, massive. I mean, you've got tons of built-in shelves throughout this entire place. I mean, I have no idea how to fill this much up with clothes. And another really cool feature about it is that it's connected to the utility room. So it's connected from the bathroom, but also you've got access to the utility room from the upstairs loft. I mean, there's a lot of aspects about this house by Contempo that are hard to compare. A couple of things I haven't mentioned is you got the smart home features and a ton of energy saving perks that you probably can't see. I mean, you've got a tankless water heater, you've got a spray foam insulation throughout the attic. It's gonna save you guys a ton of money. But that is it. Those are the options that we've got in this area, starting at the entry-level price point at the 270s range, going up to the mid 300s for the largest bang for your buck in the community by Khov. And then you've got this luxury plan and model and kind of design with Contempo that while it isn't gonna be the largest, it is absolutely going to be the most luxurious and unique home that you can choose out of all of the builders that are in this community. Well, let's say none of these houses kind of fit your criteria and you have a little bit more of a budget to stretch to. Well, you should definitely check out this next video where we toured some amazing affordable luxury homes near the medical center. We'll see you at the next one.